Hi Libra, this will be another April reading for you, and I pulled two Rider-Waite's and a medicine card and a yes or no. Okay, so, and my background's a little different because it's glaring through the window, and I figure you probably got sick of seeing the ceiling fan right there, so hopefully this looks a little bit better for now. I'd like to get a better setup eventually, but I'm just in the middle of a lot of stuff right now. But anyway, okay, let's get started. And the bottom of the deck, I pulled the Six of Pentacles, so the number 6 might mean something to you. Or the number 3, right? Reduced. And, I write everything down on my intuition first, and then I'll read it to you out of the Learning with Tarot cards, okay, for those of you that are new to my channel. But keep looking at the picture and see if you get any messages yourself. Because I always do. If I'm listening to I listen to a handful of Virgo readings, and I will always get other messages, while they're reading, or sometimes I'll just stop and pause the video and look at it myself, Anyway, you can do the same thing. And my intuition, I wrote karma. Someone is balancing the scales for good deeds you have done in the past. So that's really good. So I feel like, like you might be this person, and there's someone balancing the scales for you and helping you out a little bit. I feel like you're a little worn out, right? You're a little worn out from the struggling financially, but you're on solid ground. So that's really good. This person here is good with money, and they are also a good-hearted person. So it's okay to trust them. Whoever this is, could be a man or a woman in your life. And no repayment is necessary. So this is just like a karmic thing, where you're just getting something good back for, things you've done good for other people. And it could be 10 years ago. I mean, who knows? But anyway, let this person help you, as we all need help from time to time, right? We all need help. It's going to be better if, you help another sometimes, and then another person helps you. It's kind of like paying it forward. So it might not be the person that helped you, or you might not be the person that helped this person in the past, right? It could just be karma coming around, and now another person is helping you. That's how I felt this card. Okay, let me see if I get anything else. You have the house and the trees in the background. So I think it has to do somehow with your home life. But look how well this person is dressed. I mean, they got it going on. And they also might be spiritual, since they have the headdress on here. But it's a very good-hearted person, and you can trust them. All right? So let's read from Learning with the Tarot, which is this, because I don't know the meanings of the cards. I've always just gone on my intuition alone. Okay, the key word is generosity. So that's good that it coincides. Gifts, generosity, charity, donations, money, community, assistance, support, employment, sharing, kindness, wealth, prosperity, power, authority, control, investors, giving and receiving, gratitude, being valued, being well paid. And let me see these symbols. Bear with me. Okay, gotta find the, yeah, it's the moon, feeling, and instincts. Well, of course, this is Taurus, so Taurus energy is influencing you. But the moon here is feelings and instincts. So definitely go with your instincts or your gut feelings on this person, right? And let me look up this symbol here. I don't have them memorized yet either. This is I love, and it's the heart chakra. I love and heart chakra. How great is that? So it is a good-hearted person. This is a very good-hearted person in your life, and you're very lucky to have them. And if you had a yes or no question, it says yes. Okay? So that's fantastic. And I love it when it coincides with my intuition, you know, because that's basically why I'm doing this, is so the meanings of the cards back up my intuition. Okay, then the second card I pulled for you out of the Rider-Waite is the Nine of Pentacles. So the number 9 might mean something to you. And what I wrote was, there is the home and trees in the background again. So you got your home and the trees in the background here, and also here. You got the home and the trees in the background, and you're on solid ground. Both places. Really good, right? Okay. So keep looking and see if you get any more messages here. So I wrote, so you will be balanced in April. Not only balanced, but flourishing with the grapes, which are hard to grow, right? You got all these grapes growing in the background. They're very hard, or I've heard it's very difficult to grow them. So this means that you have skills and talents, so use them. And your crown chakra, she has the headdress here. Your spirituality is growing. You are open to receive, and your intuition is on point this month. And then I got the word nourished in my mind, and you're just on solid ground again, happy and satisfied. So I just noticed that you have this little snail right here, right? A little baby snail. So it might be a little bit slow going towards the future and things improving, but they are definitely improving. I mean, look at the difference, right? Because I feel like, you know, one of these guys is you. This is the guy that's helping you, but look at you now, because this person helped you. It could be a man or a woman. They helped you, and look, you are flourishing. Like, you are doing fantastic, right? And it's not too far in the future, so don't worry. And I feel like this little bird is this person. The little bird that's helping you. I definitely feel like it's the same energy right there. And you're like, oh, thank you, my little helper, thank you, you know? So that's fantastic. Okay, so let's read Learning from the Tarot. And it says independent wealth. Independent wealth. How good is that? So something to get you, this person is going to get you to stand on your own 2 feet again if you're going through a hard time, right? That's how I see it. Okay, so it says independence, success, financial stability, security, profit, prosperity, wealth, property, abundance, rewards through hard work. So might have to work for it. Collecting on investments, thriving business, status, freedom, wisdom, maturity, and indulgence. Okay, so let's look up the symbols here. Well, we know that's okay. Let me see this one. Bear with me. Okay, this is Mercury, communications, and mentality. That's what that symbol means. Mercury. Oh, no. Hold on. I messed up. These look so similar, these symbols. Okay, it's Venus, love and pleasure. I apologize. But anyway, that goes more with the reading, right? Love and pleasure, because that's what it's about. And of course, this is Virgo. So Virgo energy is influencing you right now. And let's look up this little symbol here. It's I feel, which is the sacral chakra. It's I feel. Okay. And it's yes again. So 2 yes cards. So that's really good, right? I think that's all I got from just a lot of growth, you know? Growth and abundance. I mean, like more than you expected. So things will turn out better than you even expected or thought that they could. Because it's all great. And you've got a lot of like flowers and you're looking well dressed and comfortable here. You have protection on your arms, so you're being protected, maybe from your guides or archangels or other angels in your life. But everything is wonderful, really good. Okay, so let's move on to the medicine cards. That's what the book looks like. These cards are really old too. Can't think of when I got them, but they're really old too. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you what my intuition on this card first, and then I'm gonna read to you out of the book. So I got the Crow, which is 24 or 6. Could mean it. Those dates could mean something to you or whatever. Just take it as it resonates. Okay, so I put 6 again, because right, your first card you got 6 of Pentacles. So here's the number 6 again. Okay. Okay, seeing his reflection, looking back at, I felt like you were looking back at how far you have come. And crows are smart and genius. They can also use tools, like they can get like a little stick and put it in their mouth and get, like ants out of a tree or whatever they eat. Like they can use tools. It's crazy. So use your gifts and talents and skill to get what you want this month, because you can get anything you want this month. This is the month for you. Okay? And let me see if I get anything else. I mean, you just got the feathers, you got the claws, you got a star. Look at the star. You are going to be the star this month for sure. But yeah, he's just looking at his reflection, which I feel like is looking in the past and just seeing how far you've come and maybe what you've been through. Don't dwell on that too long. Try to keep in the now and dreaming about the future. Okay? So let me read this to you out of the book. I don't know if I could maybe still hold this up. Let's see. Okay, there is a medicine story that tells of Crow's fascination with her own shadow. She kept looking at it, scratching it, pecking at it, until her shadow woke up and became alive. Then Crow's shadow ate her. Crow is Dead Crow now. Dead Crow is the left-handed guardian. If you look deeply into the crow's eye, you will have found the gateway to the supernatural. Crow knows the unknowable mysteries of creation and is the keeper of all sacred law. Since Crow is the keeper of sacred law, Crow can bend the laws of the physical universe and shapeshift. This ability is rare and unique. Few adepts exist in today's world, and fewer still have mastered Crow's art of shapeshifting. Sorry about the motorcycle out my window. This art includes doubling or being in two places at one time consciously, taking on another physical form and becoming the fly on the wall to observe what is happening far away. So that reminds me of remote viewing. So you might practice that this month because remote viewing is really easy. All you have to do is think about putting your consciousness into a person, place, or thing, and you will be feeling exactly how they're feeling. I've done this with my pets multiple times, and so I can tell if they're really sick or need to go to the vet or something like that. The Europeans that came to Turtle Island were named the Boat People by Slow Turtle. Even with the knowledge of alchemy possessed by certain boat people, none had ever seen the powerful shape-shifting of shamans who utilized crow medicine. Many boat people were frightened by what appeared to be animals coming into their camps or dwellings to discern their medicine. Crow medicine people are masters of illusion. All sacred texts are under the protection of Crow. Creator's Book of Laws or Book of Seals is bound in crow feathers. Crow feathers tell of spirit-made flesh. Crow is also the protector of the Ogala or ancient records. The sacred law belts or wampum belts beaded by native women long before the boat people or Europeans came to this continent contain knowledge of the Great Spirit's laws and are kept in the Black Lodges, the lodges of women. The law which states that all things are born of women is signified by Crow. Children are taught to behave accordingly to the rules of particular culture. Most Orthodox religion systems create a mandate concerning acceptable behavior within the context of worldly affairs. Do this and so, and you will go to heaven. Do thus and so, you will go to hell. Different formulas for salvation are demanded by each true faith. Human law is not the same as sacred law. More so than any other medicine, Crow sees that the physical world and even the spiritual world, as humanity interprets them, are an illusion. There are billions of worlds. There are an infinite of creatures. Great Spirit is within all. If an individual obeys Crow's perfect laws as given by the Creator, then at death he or she dies a good medicine death, going on to the next incarnation with a clear memory of his or her past. Crow is an omen of change. Crow lives in the void and has no sense of time. The ancient chiefs tell us that Crow sees simultaneously the three fates, past, present, and future. Crow merges light and darkness, seeing both inner and outer reality. If Crow medicine appears in your card spread, you must pause and reflect on how you see the laws of the Great Spirit in relation to the laws of humanity. Crow medicine signifies a first-hand knowledge of a higher order of right and wrong than that indicated by the laws created in human culture. With Crow medicine, you speak in a powerful voice when addressing issues that for you seem out of harmony, out of balance, out of whack, or unjust. Remember that Crow looks at the world with first one eye and then the other crossed eye. In the Mayan culture, cross-eyed had the privilege and duty of looking into the future. You must put aside your fear of being a voice in the wilderness and caw the shots as you see them. Caw, C-A-W, they wrote it here. As you learn to allow your personal integrity to be your guide, your sense of feeling alone will vanish. Your personal will can then emerge so that you will stand in your truth. The prime path of true Crow people says to the mindful of your opinions and actions. Be willing to walk your talk, speak your truth, know your life's mission, and balance past, present, and future in the now. Shape-shift that old reality and become your future self. Allow the bending of physical laws to aid in creating the shape-shifted world of peace. All right, how great is that? It's really in-depth, you know. Okay, and then I picked a yes or no. And I picked no. It doesn't necessarily mean no, though. So let's read it first. The bird of happiness has prepared a delightful surprise for you. Just not yet. Down the road, there will be unexpected success, a flawless feeling of completion. You are gifted by fate with the exquisite tools you need to eventually find the effective self-realization you need. Just remember that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit slow, right? It says, the bird of happiness has prepared a delightful surprise for you, just not yet, which reminds me of this little snail. And I said earlier that it might be a little bit slow going, right, towards your abundance. But he's moving and you're getting there. So don't worry. It's just going to take a little time for the universe and your guides to work everything out in your favor. So just hang on. Everything's going to be great. No worries. Okay, so if no, I'll read this. So this is if yes, but we got if no. The web of happiness is woven by fate. In 6 to 7 months, your extraordinary business acumen helps you gain a prevailing position filled with unshakable delights. There's delights again. It is your time to shine. Still, this happiness ultimately depends on you. So it's going to be a little bit of hard work, right? But it's going to be worth it. And, let me read it again first. The web of happiness is woven by fate. In 6 to 7 months, your extraordinary business acumen helps you gain a prevailing position filled with unshakable delights. And that's just what the last card said. You were going to have delights, right? So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Anyway, I think that's your reading for April. And I sure hope to see you on the next one. And please give me a thumbs up, a like, and please sub and comment. I would love to know where everybody's from, what country or city or state or something. That would be fun. All right. Okay, guys. I hope to see you on the next one. Okay. Bye-bye.